Yo, 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 it's your boy ClutchMedia TV, and we are back. We are back. Yo, it's time to step in that ring. It's time to step in that ring. Yeah, you see what we talking about? We diving deep into Victor Conte. Victor Conte. He talked too much. He talked too much. Now, hey, listen, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what's about to happen to Victor Conte. All right, the same thing that happened before. The same thing that happened before. Y'all know Victor Conte snitched, went to jail. He was from that whole BALCO stuff. He was sentenced to 4 months in prison, and he got 4 months of house arrest. How did he get 4 months of house arrest? He snitched. Victor Conte snitched. That's how he got 4 months of house arrest and only served 4 months. So I know Marion Jones, I think, served 6. Yep, she served 6. But welcome in. We diving deep. All right. Well, I'm gonna show you the dark side of all of this stuff of Victor Conte, the snitch himself. He cannot keep his mouth shut. He's the bass player that wants to be a lead singer so bad that he feels like he got to comment on everything. But hey, we're gonna expose him real quick, from A to Z. From A to Z, we're gonna expose him real quick from A to Z. From real quick from A to Z. Like, hey, we are not playing tonight. Go on, hey, everybody share this. Share it, like, let's go, get it up. Yep. Share, like, get it up. I'm diving deep. I got the banana clip loaded. Got the banana clip loaded. You know, and this is gonna have a little bit to do with Devin, about Devin, but I mean, it's just this whole situation. I'm exposing everything. And look, you know, a lot of people say conspiracy theories. That's what a lot of people like to say. Well, guess what? There ain't nothing conspiracy theory about anything I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you everything that has happened in the past with Victor Conte, and I'm gonna show you stuff that he said in the present. And I'm gonna let y'all decide. I'm gonna let you decide. Is this the same thing? Like, how is he allowed to do the same thing he did before? So, like, I'm gonna let y'all decide. Y'all gonna decide. So, like, when it comes down to it, Victor Conte, like, he's a fraud. He's a fraud. He's a bass player. I know he got y'all out here thinking he is he got everybody out here thinking he's the expert. Victor Conte is the expert. Everybody wants the expert. He ain't no expert. You know he's an expert in? Victor Conte is the expert of cheating. Hey, look, man, look, if y'all need to share this so y'all favorite boxers. I mean, one of my favorite boxers work with Victor Conte. I hope he stopped. Because hey, it's only a amount of time. It's only a amount of time for all of this catch up. Hey, also, y'all need to make sure y'all go watch my new video. I tell everybody, like, Ryan Garcia's sentence, like, how much time he's gonna be suspended. I tell that in my new video. Y'all need to go watch that. Nobody knows, nobody's talking about it. Like, right here, ClutchMedia TV. I'm telling you. Another Ryan Bozo. Nobody in. Hey, you in my chat. You can come up here too. You want to? I'll put the link in the chat. I'll put the link in the chat. Ain't nobody gotta be on here. They gonna all see it. They all gonna see it. Sooner than later, they all gonna see it. I promise you. So listen. All right. So for the Ryan, listen, we talking about Victor Conte. Victor Conte, that's who we talking about. Freaking bozo. Ain't nobody. Hey, Yeah, I said Ryan exposed him, but guess what? This whole situation exposes Victor Conte. All right. And he keeps talking about all of this stuff. He keeps talking about it. You know what? Like, enough said. Here you go. Here you go. Let's go ahead and start it. This was the start. No, thank you. Bye. Bye. And I'll make sure you can't come back. I'll make sure you can't come back. Yeah. Bye. Bye. But hey, guess what? All right, here you go. Hey, Brent, I got you. All right, here we go. I'm gonna show how Victor Conte is. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the first piece of
Bonds, Mikey Garcia, Marion Jones, Shane Mosley, Ronnie Coleman, Caleb Plant, Terrence Crawford, and Devin Haney all connected. Confessions of Conte himself would reveal that athletes would be on a combination of drugs.
This is when Victor Conte created the whole BALCO thing and he served time, went to prison. I want you to listen to what he says. Listen to what Victor Conte says himself.
What did you give her?
The substance called the clear.
He's snitching. He's snitching on Marion Jones, okay? The snitch. He's snitching.
EPO, growth hormone, and insulin.
Conte went further than just providing PEDs. He also admitted to hiring an ex-employee from the testing facilities, so he would be tipped off when they were close to catching him.
The reason that we were able to continue using THG for another year is because I had intelligence from inside the IOC accredited laboratories. They were unable to determine a test.
Did y'all hear that? That's how he created BALCO. Like, he had insight into the laboratories. Like, oh, but just wait. Okay, all right. You know what? I'm gonna jump the gun. All right. So Brent, you heard him say it. Like, he got exposed, but listen to him.
When asked if he ever thought about slowing down, he answered,
Do you not feel any shame?
No, I do not. And it's I'm gonna go back and say it again. It's not cheating if everyone's doing it.
So here's the biggest thing, okay? When Victor Conte got caught, snitched on people, served 4 months in prison, he got 4 months of house arrest from snitching. He said he did not feel like it was cheating because everybody's doing it. So do you still think he feel like what he's doing is wrong? Still feel like he think what he's doing is wrong? He set up BALCO. Like, he had people in the laboratories. He said it himself. He had people in the laboratories. That's how his people didn't get caught. He could know, like, when the testing was coming. All right. Now, why am I telling you that? Let's see. Why am I telling you that? All right. So let's jump to this video.
Test results.
He has somehow suggested that you are, in a way, behind his failing of these drug tests.
This is the video of Victor Conte on TMZ when they asked him about, how do you feel about Ryan Garcia blaming you? All right, watch him, listen to him. He tells you, like, I just played the pre-audio. He tells you basically how he set up Vada and Water.
I would love to get your response.
More than a decade ago, when Vada first started, I was one of the first trainers that was referring my fighters, world champions. The first one was Nonito Donaire. I have been sending my fighters, obviously because of my background, okay, and things that happened back in 2003, so I refer my fighters to VADA. Did I introduce Margaret Goodman and Flip Hamonsky that run VADA to people like Dick Pound, who was the founding chairman of WADA, the World Anti-Doping Agency, and others that helped them be able to do the testing at WADA accredited labs? Yes, I made some introductions.
So you are not behind Ryan Garcia's positive?
I am not behind Ryan Garcia's positive.
Look, he had to look down when he said it. Look. Oh my God. Hey man, Vic, you want to be on the camera, look the camera in the eyes and say what you got to say. You looked them in the eyes and said everything else, but when he asks you directly, are you responsible? And you know what? I don't have to accuse you. But guess what? It's a conflict of interest. Like, I mean, this is a major. He just told you he created the connection between Vada and Wada.
Drug tests. Let's, for just a moment, talk about Devin Haney, my guy. Devin Haney, my guy. Devin Haney, my guy. And how horrible this is for him. And until we get a reasonable explanation from Ryan, the burden of proof is on him to prove there was no intent to cheat. Because otherwise, I don't care if somebody snuck into your room and spiked your toothpaste. I don't care if somebody snuck into your room and spiked your toothpaste.
So, all right. So here is my point. Yes, and there are contingencies in place to counter this. What contingencies? What contingencies, Brent? Like this dude talks too much. He like, here you go. Here's another video. He goes in depth about the Vada and Wada. This goes back. So what I'm showing is Victor Conte created BALCO. BALCO, he had hey, yeah, I know. Hey, but here's the thing. Victor Conte created BALCO. All right, he did. He went to prison for being a cheater. He's the biggest cheat in sports history, and he's the biggest snitch in sports history. All right, I played the video earlier of him snitching. Yes, he did. That's what I just played. But I guess that's not enough. Okay, so like I'm drawing, like I'm connecting dots. Okay, Victor Conte created BALCO, went to jail for BALCO. All right, and in the news, like they interviewed him after he got caught, and he said the reason why I was able to keep BALCO going so long is because I hired people in the laboratories and they could give me tips on the testing and stuff. So like, and he just said right here, he created Vada and Wada. Oh, what if that ain't enough? That ain't enough. Hey, look, that ain't enough.
And I'll tell you some of the names because they're already, this has been written about in the boxing magazines. Okay. It's Dr. Margaret Goodman. It's Dr. Flip Pomansky. I'm involved. And there's also another very high-profile anti-doping, world-renowned expert involved. We'll reveal who this is shortly, but he is one of the most credible people in the world of anti-doping. Has agreed to be involved. So, and it's called VADA. And VADA, V-A-D-A, stands for Voluntary Anti-Doping Agency. So this is what you're probably reading between the lines here. You know, what have I been talking with Zav about? What have I been talking with Donito about? What have I been talking with Virgil Hunter, the trainer of Andre Ward, about? We've been working on this since September of last year. And we hope to implement in the near future.
And until we get a reasonable explanation from Ryan, the burden of proof is on.
Hey, listen, if I'm gonna shout out this documentary only, okay, listen, only because of the part, hey, they did their homework on Vic. Vic, you talk too much, bro. You talk too much. So like, go look at the Exodus. Yeah, it's a biased documentary. I ain't gonna lie, but there is some gems in there. And when it comes to this, your guy right here, I was like, oh my God, because he sit there and he's talking about how he created Vada and Wada. All right. And that's the same thing he did with BALCO when he went to prison. Like that's the same thing. It's these, he created SNAC the same way he created BALCO. undetectable drugs. And it's not even that it's undetectable. It's because why? Why is it undetectable? It's because he's controlling the testing agencies. He put them together. Is that not crazy that you put the testing agencies together and you only sending your people to the agencies that you put together for testing? So me personally, if I fought one of those fighters, if I fought one of those fighters, yeah, dude did get banned from all those sports. If I fought a SNAC fighter, I'll say, hey, look, we not doing Vada Water. We not. We're gonna have to go with something else. All right. We're gonna have to go with something else. Like, hey, I'm about to finish Victor. Like, hey, we are on to you, bro. The bass player that want to be the lead singer. And you know what? And if I was Devin Haney and Bill Haney, I'll say, hey, bro, get off Twitter. Get off X. Like, don't say nothing else. Don't do no more interviews. But this guy can't stop. This guy can't stop. Wada Vada have federal licensed employees and supervisors. So that's all test the legal proof of guilt in a court. That don't no. Listen, this guy right here told you he put it together himself. So in his first video, he said he didn't have nothing to do with Ryan Garcia and that. And he said, I introduced him. And then in the second video I posted, he said that he was having all the conversations and putting together Vada. He's the one who helped create Vada. Like, what? And we never would have got none of this information if it wasn't for the Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney fight. Hey. Hey, man. Hey, this is crazy. This is crazy. But no, look, enter name. This is the video you was talking about. This the video you was talking about.
Ryan did everything wrong and won, but like I said, no excuses. All glory be to Allah. But something crazy though is I was on the prayer mat today and Allah was just telling me he's gonna test positive for his drug test. Keeps going in my brain and I'm like, no excuses. I mean, everything happens for a reason. And he keeps saying he's gonna test positive for his drug test. He's gonna test positive for his drug test. Yeah, but we'll see what happens. Like I said, all glory be to Allah.
So listen, my whole point, okay? Here's my whole point. All of this is strange. This is strange. It's strange, man. It's strange. So, all right. Check this out. And y'all need to go check out my new video I just posted. I think I posted about an hour ago. It's talking about Ryan Garcia's suspension. All right. You need to go watch it because it got some information in there that kind of goes along with this. So, basically, when are we going to hear from the New York State Athletic Commission? When are we going to hear about Ryan Garcia's suspension? You want me to tell you when? It's going to be a long time. It's going to be a long time. We ain't heard nothing. The Haney sending letters to him. Well, guess what? If you go back and review that letter when Vada put it all together and they sent to the New York State Athletic Commission to let them know that Ryan Garcia tested positive for Osterine on May 1st. They sent it. The top name of that list, all right, was Sumbrel. All right. Sumbrel, which now she resigned 8 days later. She resigned 8 days later after that. Kim Sumbler. That's her name. Kim Sumbler. Yeah, I know. There's no one running the show over there. Thank you. Thank you, Claude Joseph. Thank you. There's nobody even there to answer the emails. There's nobody to answer the letter. Like, there is nobody over there. Like, why we ain't heard nothing from a New York State Athletic Commission? Because really, normally what would have happened, they would have said, hey, yo, you suspended for this long. And then he got to appeal. They would have did some interviews or whatever. They would have contacted Ryan's team, say, yo, this is what we decide after doing our investigation. You suspended for whoop-de-whoop. All right. And then Ryan be like, oh, I'm appeal, and then this, whatever. But like, yo, nobody's there to answer the phone. Do you know who has to put somebody in that seat? The governor of New York. And you know what the governor's dealing with right now. There's like all kinds of immigration stuff going on. Like, hey, this stuff is crazy. So when will Ryan Garcia be able to fight again? That's the question. Yeah, but is that at the top of her list? Is that at the top of Kathy's list? You're right, Brent. But is boxing at the top of Kathy's list right now? Kathy got a long list. I'm telling you that right now. Oh, and we coming back around for elections? Like, hey, so there's nobody there to answer. There's nobody there to run the show. He said Ryan is not a good. Yeah, he was gassed out. He admitted to it too. That's why he turned his back and let him punch him a million times. But I mean, whatever. Like, he was definitely out of shape. He was definitely out of shape. Like, out of shape. I mean, like, literally turned his back and let Devin punch him over and over and over and over in his backside. But yeah, he did. He used his left hook. That's all he had. But no, listen. So this whole thing is very bizarre. It's very bizarre. Okay. They waited, what, 11 days? 11 days. And look, I'm going to show you something else. Okay. If you go back to when the B sample that was sent to the to be tested, that Ryan requested to be tested. All right, and his representatives got there on the 22nd. Everybody been talking about the 22nd, right? Ooh, I don't know about that. I'm gonna have to look into that, Santos. I'm gonna have to look into that. But everybody, Bill Haney, all those promotional videos talking about the 22nd, right? So the 22nd came, and it was like, oh, Dan Raphael like posted and said, hey, the B sample is here or whatever, and it could take like at least 72, give them up to 72 hours. Like, I think at the least it take a couple days. It might take a week or weeks. All right. Tell me why the next day we had the results for the B sample. The next day, the report came out. Ooh. All right. Y'all piecing this. I see y'all piecing. All right. And but just these sequence of events. So if it took one day, 22nd to the 23rd, to get the results from that sample, why did it take us from April 20th to May 1st to even find out that he tested positive? But guess what? Little bro knew. Hey.
Ryan did everything wrong and won, but like I said, no excuses. All glory be to Allah.
He knew.
Something crazy though is I was on the prayer mat today, and
he knew 3 days later though.
Allah was just telling me he's gonna test positive for his drug test. Keeps going in my brain, and I'm like, no excuses. I mean, everything happens for a reason. And he keeps saying he's gonna test positive for his drug test. He's gonna test positive for his drug test. Yeah, but we'll see what happens.
Now, look, I'm gonna tell y'all this, okay? Ryan Garcia Like right now, he's really suspended indefinitely. Okay, that's what's happening right now. Like it can either go one or two ways. Okay, so like either he can go try to go fight in another state, and they can either say, "Hey man, we can't let you fight. We gotta wait for the New York State Athletic Commission," or that somebody can say, "Hey, we can't sit around and wait on them." You know what I'm saying? We're trying to bring some money to our state and our cities. You know, hey, come on, and if something happens or whatever, we can deal with it then. But like there's body in the New York State Athletic Commission to even take this case up, to even rule anything on Ryan Garcia. Like, but like everything is everything, like all of this is crazy. It's bizarre, bro. It's bizarre. And the bass player, the expert bass player over here is singing. He is singing. Hey man, look, Devin, I hope you watching this video. Bill, I hope you watching this video. All right, for your sake, you need to tell Victor Conte to stay in the background. I'm just saying, he talking way too much, and like I would cut ties with him because he's a snitch. He's a snitch. Like your boy is a snitch. Like he's a snitch. Like he's a snitch. So like, I mean, it when it comes down to it, like, yo, all of this is so bizarre. And the whole point of this video was showing how BALCO was created and why it was successful. Do y'all need me to play that video again? I'll play it again.
Mikey Garcia, Marion Jones, Shane Mosley, Ronnie Coleman, Caleb Plant, Terrence Crawford, and Devin Haney all connected. Confessions of Conte himself would reveal that athletes would be on a combination of drugs.
What did you give her?
The substance called the clear,
Snitch. You a snitch.
growth hormone,
Snitch.
and insulin.
Conte went.
Y'all want me to rock with a snitch. And if I ain't rocking with a snitch, I'm a coon. You a coon. You support. Hey, you a coon. How dare you? You a coon. Like what? Like I'm a ride with a snitch and a known con artist and a fraud. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm good on that. I ain't saying I'm rocking with Ryan, but I ain't rocking with him. I for sure ain't rocking with Vic. No, sir. Sorry.
Further than just providing PEDs. He also admitted to hiring an ex-employee from the testing facilities, so he would be tipped off when they were close to catching him.
The reason that we were able to continue using THG for another year is because I had intelligence from inside the IOC accredited laboratories. They were unable to determine a test.
When asked if he ever...
They were unable to determine a test. He had inside people, so that's how he got away with BALCO. Yeah, it is. This is way bigger than Ryan. This is, and that's my whole point. Like, listen, if you a Devin supporter, like, hey, turn the page. Like, yo, y'all need to be saying, Devin, get away from Vic. Get away from Vic. If you want Devin to not be caught up in all of this, say, get away from Vic. I'm just saying, like, because everybody that's involved with him, if he goes down, guess what? The whole crew goes down. Because look, it's going to be another documentary just like this, and he going to be on there singing. 6ix9ine singing. Oh, yeah, I gave him the clear cream. Yeah. And you know what? There's a video of Shane Mosley pretty much like he's saying that Victor gave him some clear cream and told him that there was nothing wrong with it. Like, but that's my whole point, man. Yo, and your boy
somehow suggested that you are in a way behind his failing of these drug tests. I would love to get your response.
More than a decade ago, when VADA first started, I was one of the first trainers that was referring my fighters, world champions. The first one was Nonito Donaire. I have been sending my fighters, obviously because of my background, okay, and things that happened back in 2003. So I refer my fighters to VADA? Did I introduce Margaret Goodman and Flip Homansky that run VADA to people like Dick Pound, who was the founding chairman of WADA, the World Anti-Doping Agency, and others that helped them be able to do the testing at WADA accredited labs? Yes, I made some introductions.
So you are not behind Ryan Garcia's positive.
I am not behind Ryan Garcia's positive drug tests.
He had to look down. I'm gonna keep pointing that out.
Not
He's lying.
behind Ryan Garcia's positive.
Watch him look down.
Behind Ryan Garcia's positive drug tests.
Hold on, my bad. It froze up. Here we go. Here we go.
Do the testing at WADA accredited labs. Yes, I made some.
Watch his face.
So you are not behind Ryan Garcia's positive.
I am not behind Ryan Garcia's
He had to look down.
positive drug
He had to look
tests.
down. He couldn't even look the camera in. Bro, you're not even a good liar. Like if I'm just basing everything off of your body postures and your reactions to questions, like you got to look down, bro, when you ask that question. You know, I'm not even gonna accuse you, but it looks like you're lying. It just, I mean, you was looking at the camera for all those other questions, and then when he asked you directly, you are not involved with Ryan Garcia's failing. Like, well, you have to look down. Like, what? You couldn't keep looking forward. Yeah, it's straight a conflict of interest. And how can you even look at it like I'm supporting Ryan? All I'm doing is pointing out the facts of Victor Conte put together VADA and WADA. Why would he have his only his fighters and the fights that they have go to VADA? Well, I mean, he put the connection, he created the company. Like, he created SNAC the same way he created BALCO. Like, he created the laboratories, he created the whole testing thing. That's how he said they was able to get away with it so long. I knew when they was coming, I knew like they was unable to determine. Like, I played it for you. I played it for you. You decide yourself. These are not my words. These are Victor Conte, who the bass player that wants to be a lead singer. He keeps saying that. He keeps saying it. And we keep exposing him. We keep exposing him. Yo, make sure y'all share this, man. Share this. Because one, people are not talking about the New York State Athletic Commission. Like Kathy Hochul, guess what? She have to put somebody in that chair. The former commissioner said he would take it. He said he would take it. He said he'd get straight to work the next day. But there's nobody there. Kathy got to put somebody in the chair to even start to investigate and put together a case so they can determine what's next in this case against Ryan Garcia. Who's talking about it? Nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about it. So, like, keep waiting. We're going to keep waiting for the New York State Athletic Commission decision for Ryan Garcia. We're going to keep waiting. We are. But I'm going to tell you like this. This don't look good out here in these streets. It don't look good. Hey, and Victor Conte cannot stop talking. He gonna talk himself back into the same situation. Same situation. He gotta be in the camera. He gotta be in the camera. So I mean, like, hey, what y'all think? No, it's gonna be delayed. Ryan can possibly be banned up for 2 years. If she don't put nobody in the seat and want no other state except like let him fight until everything is done in New York State Athletic Commission, he just gonna be banned. What if they decide not to put nobody in the seat for 3, 4, 5 years? You see, he already talking about fighting Jake Paul. I'll step in for Tyson. Why you think that? I think all this is set up anyways. Them fake beefing back and forth and then going on live saying, I love you, brother. Like, it's all to sell tickets, man. All to sell tickets. It's all a wolf show. Like, hey, it's all about the money. It's all about the money, the dinero. Let me know. Hey, y'all need to share this. Share it. Share this, man. Everybody need to see this. They need to see this. This what you rocking with. Y'all, hey, y'all need to share this. Y'all need to share this. Hey, hit that like button. Get them likes up. Come on, get them likes up. Santos, Godfather, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Enter name. I appreciate you. That's smart. I appreciate you. Hey, we're gonna keep bringing you. Hey, we're gonna keep bringing you that fire, that hot fire. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but look, I think I pretty much finished Victor Conte. I think I pretty much finished him, and all I did was play clips of him talking. Thank you, Santos. All I did was play clips of him talking. He tell on himself, and he told on the people that was involved back then. So what you think he gonna do if he get caught again? He gonna do another plea deal. Yeah, he got a plea deal. He snitched on Marion Jones. Victor Conte, the snitch. Stay away from the snitch. Snitches get what? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Subscribe to the channel too if you ain't already subscribed, Santos. I appreciate you. But snitches get what? Stitches? Not in the case of Victor. He gets to start the whole program over again and go in a whole nother sport, and he banned from other sports. What sense does that make? And he go on record and talk about it on TMZ, on anybody interview him. He'll talk about it. He'll tell you, like, hey, and you know what? Virgil Hunter said that's his problem. He talked too much. He want to be in the light. He talked too much. That's his issue. Thank you, Santos. Thank you. That's his issue. He talked too much. Hey, man. Hey, we shooting them at you. We shooting them at you, Vic. Well, actually, you the one doing all the talking. I'm just sitting back watching. I'm sitting back watching, Vic. I'm sitting back watching. But hey, you know what you need to do? You need to stop capping. Hey, when they ask you that question, you got anything to do with Ryan Garcia testing positive? I don't have anything. Hey, man, that's hey. Hey, he does. Oh my gosh, Fragster. Oh my gosh, he does look like the Penguin in Batman. Yo, pinpoint. He does. He looked just like he looked just like the Penguin in Batman. Good point. Good point. Yo, hit the like button. Y'all need to share this. Share this. I know there's a lot of Devin Haney fans still out there. Save your boy. Save him. I'm doing this to save him. Save him. Say run from Vic. Run. Say, hey man, thank you, but we don't need your services no more. Yo, they tried to cut me off, bro. Hey, hey, my whole junk shut down, bro. My whole junk shut down. Hey, man, look, that's my cue. Hey, look, I'm putting y'all on game, man. I'm putting y'all on game. Hey, I put all the videos on there. I showed you. He's the one saying this stuff, not me. All I'm doing is putting one clip with the next clip with the next clip and another clip. All right. That's all I'm doing. But yo, I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all share. Make sure y'all like. If you ain't subscribed yet, like, shame on you. Shame on you. But I appreciate y'all. Clutch Media TV is out.